If your automatic transmission is shifting hard or slipping during your daily commute, you might find code P07AD stored in your computer. This code means a transmission friction element labeled as EFF is stuck on. Inside your transmission there are multiple clutches and bands known as friction elements that engage and disengage to change gears. When the engine control module or the transmission control module sees that one of these is staying engaged when it should not be, it triggers this fault. This usually leads to erratic shift patterns or a massive loss of power when you try to accelerate. One of the strangest things that can cause this is actually having different sized tires on your vehicle or having one tire that is severely underinflated. Even a small difference in the circumference of your tires can confuse the speed sensors and make the transmission act up. Your first move should always be to check the automatic transmission fluid level and its condition. If the fluid smells burnt or looks like dark chocolate, it is time for a service with a new filter and fresh fluid. Make sure you are using the exact type of fluid specified by the manufacturer, because using the wrong stuff can cause the internal friction material to fail. Next, you should crawl under there and find the master wiring connector on the side of the transmission. These plugs are in a rough spot and can get soaked in oil or road grime, which causes a bad connection. If you see any signs of water intrusion or damaged pins, you will need to clean or replace the harness. Troubleshooting the internal clutches themselves gets complicated and requires advanced tools like a pressure gauge or a high-end scan tool to see which specific solenoid is acting up. If a simple fluid change and a tire pressure check do not clear the code, you are likely looking at an internal mechanical failure or a solenoid that has physically jammed. Because transmissions are incredibly complex and expensive, a mistake here can cost you a lot of money, so if the basic checks do not work, it is best to take it to a certified transmission specialist. Addressing this early can be the difference between a simple solenoid swap and a full transmission rebuild, so do not ignore those weird shifts. Safe driving, and I will see you in the next one.